There was a time when the internet was first coming out, signs are going to be gone. No one's going to need signs. Signs is a dead industry. No one's going to need signs. Everyone's just going to go online. I'm just not so sure I believe that. I don't think I believe that at all. In fact, I think there's more ways that the sign can be augmented in order to carry the consumer to an experience that will blow everyone's mind. And I would really, the idea of having a test pilot product exclusively for Reside members, that's something that it's an idea that it's possessed me. You don't have ideas. Ideas have you. And this one I can't get rid of. But with the integration of the text to lead and the QR code, where it launches an experience and where you can take your client, I believe that the yard sign is at the precipice of something really great. Everyone has a brand. And just because you have a logo doesn't mean you have a brand, or even that logo, it communicates the right message of your brand. To really investigate the intricacies and details of who you are, what the feelings and emotions people experience when they see your logo. Now, that is very hard for any one person to conclude. How would you know? How would I know what you feel when you see my logo? That's it. So the way to do that, one way, is through my roadmap journey. The type of questions that need to be asked that are not very well articulated, that everyone all knows, that you have to answer for yourself, that nobody can answer for you, but you don't know what those questions are. I know those questions, and I have a curriculum that breaks down through it separates the wheat from the chaff, all the noise, all the should you do, should you not do, this guy's doing it, the pink and purple polka dotted poodle lady, all the different things of just because this individual has success in that particular niche with his brand may not make it so for you or for everyone else, because everyone is an individual. Everyone has a distinctive brand.
Before I put a sign in the ground, I knew that sign had to be the absolute best sign with the best branding possible, because I looked at my competition and it was obvious to me. The competition with the most signs and the best signs and the most recognizable signs with branding had the most sales, and they had the best agents, and they had the best training, and they had the best website. So it was like, how you do one thing is how you do everything. And I've just stuck with you guys for all these years. And why would a company in Wenatchee, Washington State be working with a company in Oklahoma? It doesn't make sense, because there's sign companies everywhere. But this is not about signs, everybody. There's so much more to Monte and his company than signs. Signs is just the medium. So we're going to jump into probably the most overlooked but most important aspect of your business, your branding, the vision, the signs, and let's be honest, generating free leads, or generating leads and generating referrals and recognition. And so there's so much more to this.
And it can get overwhelming, it can be confusing, and it can lead to brand confusion. But for instance, you got big time agents that are with a Century 21 or a Coldwell Banker that, for whatever reason, are given the freedom and latitude to do whatever they want with their signs and their overall marketing. Shane Yarborough, YNS Luxury Group, they're an example. There was Century 21, but they didn't want the Century 21 templated look. So it depends on your relationship with your broker, if you have that ability and freedom, and if it makes sense. If you are an icon, a staple in your community, you've been in the real estate industry for a while and you've made a name for yourself, that may or may not be the criteria where some of the brokerage-centric offices will allow an agent to just do whatever they want. So I'm not really sure what the criteria is for someone that, regardless of what brokerage, because now I'm seeing RE/MAX is allowing color group photos and group logos on their sign, in addition to the balloon, in addition to the RE/MAX logo, in addition to the name, in addition to the phone number, in addition to the RE/MAX affiliate name, in addition to the for sale. My dad always told me, Monty, don't talk shop. Nobody cares. We're just a sign company, so just don't, just keep it here. But as I got older, I realized that everyone has a story, and that story can take you and take our company to places that I never really thought. We're just a small family business in Oklahoma, and my grandfather was a bona fide artist. Had a friend that worked at an ad agency, and around 1948, his friend told him that their ad agency are collecting orders for well signs at oil well locations, because you're required in Oklahoma or anywhere where you drill a well to have a sign staked out at your well site, and you can be fined thousands of dollars per day if you don't.